What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal
and Mackenzie
back with another reaction video, guys. Here we go. What do U.S. elections look like abroad? What you think the people abroad gonna say about our elections?
Make fun of it. For sure.
They gonna say it's like weird or something like that.
Yes.
I feel like our elections are weird though.
They really are.
I don't understand. Well, I guess I can understand, but I don't like that even if you get the most votes in the country doesn't necessarily mean you win.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I feel like I just don't like the people who are elected. I feel like they're weird. We never have any good people.
But I feel like I also understand like bigger states have more people. So if you did most votes wins, then the bigger states are really just gonna decide who the president is.
Yeah.
And the presidents probably aren't gonna go like campaign in the smaller states. They're just gonna focus on the bigger states, I feel like.
Yeah.
But still, I like popular votes should win. That's how I feel.
Sometimes I just feel like, does our votes really matter?
I feel that way too. I've questioned that.
Because it's like, you can't tell me that if the government really wants a certain person in, that they're not going to overlook who voted who.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I can't agree with that.
Just for instance, like, Donald Trump wants to run again, right?
Yeah.
Government doesn't want him back in.
Yeah.
People do.
Yeah.
If we vote, and as of right now, pretty much a good amount of people want Donald Trump back in. Do you really think the government's going to let that happen? No.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if Trump is allowed to run, he will win.
I don't.
I feel like if the government wants to stop him, they can use it like one of the court cases because he got a lot of charges against him right now that he's facing. So they would just use something to stop him from being able to run again. That's my point, is
because they know that that's who we want in.
Yeah.
Like, not obviously, I'm not just saying that specifically, but
yeah,
a lot of the U.S. is wanting him back in right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
With everything going on, they want him back in. I just don't see the government letting that happen.
I've seen that. Yeah, for me personally, I feel like we just get, no matter who's in charge, it's not great.
Yeah.
But I don't watch news often. I don't watch things often.
Well, we're not in the best of hands right now.
Yeah, from what I've seen, if Donald Trump runs again, more than likely he's gonna win again. Bro, if they allow him to.
Right now, our president, he don't know much of nothing.
Yeah, I don't know how.
That man out of here. Really,
I would have voted Bernie Sanders for Democratic over Joe Biden. I don't know how Joe Biden got in there. But I guess he was vice president to Barack, so he kind of already had that in.
I mean, yeah, but this man really has truly lost his mind.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't even know what's really even going on in the world. I mean, have you seen his interviews?
I feel like, man, there got to be a certain age that you can't be over to be the president. Like, there's a certain age you got to be the president, but there got to be a certain age that once you hit that age, you can't run for president no more.
I feel like I don't really understand why they push it back so far to when you're allowed to try to be president.
Yeah, what is it, like 30-something or 45 or something like that?
It's late 40s, I think.
Is it late 40s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure.
And I'm not really understanding, I get they need to, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I really don't, because it's just why would you want somebody get in there and get older? You know? Like, anything can happen to them. Then the world is randomly without a president, which I know we have a vice president for that. But
yeah, I feel like once you're 21 and above, bro, you should be able to run for president. That's how I feel personally. Like,
maybe I say maybe 30s.
30s.
And maybe they put it so maybe people could take it serious. Because when you're young, you just.
Yeah, but hey, sometimes it take a young person to come in and change things around, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take the young people to teach the old people. Things don't work the same no more.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Okay, you could be literally a couple years out of high school and run for president.
Yeah, and God dang it, if you win, you win.
I mean, at this point, we might do better with Kanye as president.
They probably, I mean, I'm sure they have to, like, go to college. I'm sure that most people aren't going to. Well, actually, they might. I don't know. An influencer could get in there, you feel me?
I don't know. I mean, to me, I guess to me, it doesn't really matter who becomes president as long as, like, you're helping us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, I don't want to say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It definitely matters, but...
I know that seat is, like, the most powerful, like, basically in the world, president seat. But I feel like, I don't know, to me, it just seems like they don't have all that much power with having to go through, like, Congress and having to go through the Senate and having to go through the House. It just feel like in order for them to pass something, they got to go through so many different people.
Kind of
that
like, really, the president is their puppet.
That's how I feel.
It's like, really, the only thing the president pretty much does the interviews.
Yeah.
And, like, tells the world what's going on. Not really what's going on, but what the government wants them to tell us.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, that's really their job, is to do what the government wants them to do. Which is pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
And they don't even get paid.
Not
like
a lot.
Yeah,
no,
obviously I know they get paid, but they don't get paid as what you think they would.
Nah.
You know what I mean? They just live in the White House.
They just basically like the face of the country.
Yeah.
And then, but I really feel like, I know this is a long intro, and we're going to get to the video. I really feel like corporations be running ish. I feel like they the ones in charge, bro. Corporations to put the money in the pockets of these politicians to get them to do what they want them to do. I feel like corporations run ish here.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And like you said, president just a puppet for corporations want this passed.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like the president have
almighty power.
Yeah. Don't have like the most say so in things.
I was agreeing.
So it's like, should you really hate the president or should you hate the government?
See, because it's like when Biden wanted to cancel student debt, like, he wanted to do it, but it was like he had to go through so many different people, and they was like, nah, we not doing that. So even though he wanted it to pass, it didn't pass. It still didn't pass. So
that's what I'm saying. It's just... It's like, I mean, you can dislike the presidents. I mean, they know what they was getting themselves into.
That's true.
You know that they did.
That's true.
And you signed up to be a puppet and put your face out there and take the blame for everything that happens to this country. Facts.
They take the blame for stuff that happened in other countries. When we'll get,
they take the blame for stuff other presidents did.
when gas prices were going up and the president was getting all the blame, I was like, gas prices going up like all around the world, not just the United States. But it was like, you in this seat, we blaming you.
That's what you're signing up for, is to be a puppet and take the blame for everything.
Yeah. But we gonna jump into the video, gosh dang it. I'm so sorry. Y'all get, this how we be debating with each other and talking with each other and talking about things. Y'all got a little, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Let's go.
All right, let's have a look here.
New Mexico's 49th in employment and 50th for schools. We got to bust through some walls to make changes.
I'm done, bro. I'm just
build our infrastructure.
You might just get my vote. Nah, I'm just kidding. You not getting my vote for doing that, bro. But are you getting the laugh?
Yes.
And that's what I think of Trump's wall.
Please play me more.
We are the oldest democracy. Oh, wow.
What? Are you kidding me?
It is chaotic. It's crazy.
It's like you want to stop people from voting.
It's stupid.
I'm done.
That's how I be. When I'm done with something, that's exactly how I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm out, bro.
He really do need that. Yes.
That looks like an ink blot test. This looks like a toilet to me.
It looks like a Jackson Pollock.
That's straight up Jackson Pollock.
That's crazy.
How do you pronounce that?
I don't even know what that is.
Gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering, the art of drawing districts to put as many of your voters together, or, more often, to make sure the other party's voters are broken up and scattered.
Well, now when you tell me what gerrymandering is, then this sounds like cheating.
I definitely sound like cheating. Like, you basically drew the lines to keep your seat and keep yourself in office.
Yes.
That's cheating, bro. But I mean, that's those in power get to write the rules, so.
That's illegal. I'm sorry. Firstly, gerrymandering needs to be illegal.
In Australia, redistricting is done by an independent commission, not done by the politicians who won those districts. So it is a lot fairer.
Yes.
If you haven't registered to vote, time is running out.
With registration deadlines as far as 30 days before the election.
What is voter registration? I mean, I know what it is, but I understand why do you have this kind of thing.
In Germany, you don't need to register yourself for the vote.
In Estonia, voter registration is automatic.
I actually had somebody who was an election officer come over to my house and help me out with my process of voter registration. And mind you, this is in a country of 1.3 billion people.
Voter purging is the process by which election officials remove names from the voter rolls.
Oh, wow. How?
Come on. No one thinks of the word purge and thinks of anything positive. We have seen the purge films.
Georgia likely removed nearly 200,000 from voter rolls wrongfully? How?
I can't imagine for this to happen.
How do that even make sense? Like she said, bro, do our votes really matter? They gonna put in power who they want to put in power.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It don't matter. Like, I mean, y'all really came at me in the comments for not voting, for him not voting. But it's like, do you see what we doing? Like, why would we? It doesn't matter. And you may think that it matters, but it really doesn't. Because they're going to swing it in their favor whichever way they want to.
That's legit insanity, bro.
We're doomed.
Like, I really can't believe this. I never understood either why you had to register to vote. That never made sense to me. That should be you're a citizen of the U.S. automatically. Like,
yeah. I mean, once you're 18,
yes.
Vote.
Exactly.
You don't have to register.
It don't make no sense.
But they want to know who is voting who.
Yep. Come on now. All right, keep it rolling.
Happen in Germany.
Nope, you don't get to vote. Nope, you don't get to vote either. Nope.
Well, convenient. It should be convenient.
Voting in America is on a Tuesday. Many people don't vote because they are either too busy or have conflicting work or school schedules.
To me, it sounds like 19th century, to be honest.
What I really appreciate about Germany is it's so easy for you to go and vote. It's on a Sunday, it's on a free day.
In India, it's actually illegal to keep your employee from voting.
So in Australia, we have this thing called a democracy sausage. Take a selfie with your democracy sausage. You haven't voted in Australia unless you've gotten your democracy sausage.
In Australia, I think it's like required for them to go vote. Like, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't gotta. You can get in there and write whatever you want to write. You can scribble on the paper if you want to.
But see,
you
like,
gotta go in there and vote.
I mean, like, why put it on a random day during the week? You know what I mean? Like, because they don't want people to vote. But then it's like, vote. You need to go vote. You need to go vote.
Yeah. And then you only put
They don't want us to go vote.
The voting spots in, like, certain areas where, like, people just won't be able to get to. They won't have the time to go vote and then get back to work or get back to what they need to do.
Yes,
like,
because you got to think, like, during a weekday like that, people have families.
Yeah.
They have work. They have kids. They have kids who do after-school programs. Yeah. They have to cook dinner. They have to clean house. They have to do showers and go to bed. I mean, who's got time to go do that during the week?
And then it's like, you got to wait in long lines and, it's like...
I mean, who knows how long you could be sitting there. People don't have time during the week to do that.
I could have swore there was one country where, like, they have their ID or whatever, and they, like, stick it in something like a machine, like they can have at home, and, like, They can vote from the crib.
See, I think you should be able to do that online. Everything's online these days.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you can't register online.
Yeah.
And do online.
I assume they just probably think somebody gonna hack the vote or whatever.
Facts.
But yeah, they already.
But it's like y'all are hacking.
Yeah, y'all like they said we gonna be the ones who hack it, not y'all.
It's like, okay, we can hack it, but y'all gonna hack it right back. And even if we do hack it, you don't even have to hack it back because you're just gonna say that that's not what happened.
Yeah.
You're gonna say that this is what the votes are.
Look, oh, sorry, it says right here. Literally, as I was saying, it says it right here.
In the last Estonian parliamentary elections, I think I cast my vote during breakfast. I have this identity card. I insert it into a computer reader, pick my candidate, and cast my vote.
How long did it take you to vote in your country's last election? It took me 2 minutes.
Approximately a minute.
5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 10.
10 minutes.
7 hours, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds.
Crazy.
It took for me.
Wait. It took him the amount of time it will take for me to fly from the UK, from London, to New York.
This feels like the opposite of easy to vote.
This is not acceptable. It's just not acceptable in a democratic country, I think.
Yes. I'm not waiting that long, bro. I'm sorry. People can hate me all they want, but I'm not waiting 8 hours to vote.
No, like I said, they came for us in the comments real hard for that, but
I'm not doing it.
standing in line for that many hours, and it means you can't go to the restroom, you can't do nothing, or you lose your place, and then you're standing even longer.
I'm not standing in line for an hour, bro. Like, it should be as easy as they said. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, that long is crazy. 7 hours is ridiculous.
That's a whole job.
Yes, that's insane.
What percentage of the voting age population was registered to vote in the US in 2016? I'll say 80%, just because they haven't been doing too well recently with everything
60.
else.
64, I was close.
64%.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's almost half of the Americans have no voice.
It's like you want to stop people from voting.
Why is that so?
Somebody please help us. We are at our polling place in Atlanta, Fickett Elementary School. The systems are down.
Oh look, there's no line. There's no line at all out here in what suburban white country?
Crazy. Insane, bro. Insane.
That's for real. That's the reason.
Oh.
That is the definition of racism.
It's the same in South Africa. If you want to go into a wealthy white community, everything is easy. If you want to go to the township, I don't even know if you're going to get to vote.
Moms and dads took their kids, to vote with them during the civil rights era. How I get to do that now. How I get to take my family with me. And I can go vote with my family for the first time, and that means a lot to me.
I think this is a sign of the resilience that I think is what will protect democracy, if nothing else.
But that American spirit, you have to love it. People are still going out there and standing in the queues and standing in the rain.
As weird as it sounds, the only way to overcome this is to vote.
Fight to vote and then change the system by voting.
I will never give up on America. If people keep the same spirit, keep the same energy, then undoubtedly a change gonna come.
I can understand what they mean by feeling like the only way to change the system is you gotta go and vote, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I do understand, but it's like we said before, it's not gonna matter. They're gonna change it.
I feel like they just put up so many obstacles, and they're gonna run.
It shouldn't be this hard.
The corporations gonna run the country how they want to run the country, and whether you vote, I feel like Democrat or Republican, you're gonna get screwed, bro. Unless you're if you're in the upper 1% of America, you live in Gucci. Life is amazing for you. It's incredible here. Best country to live in if you're in that upper 1%.
I just feel like, as far as voting, and like I said, like they want to know who's voting who.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to put myself out there.
I feel that.
And then them know who I chose.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna come after me.
And I can feel that because it's like you. Once you vote, everybody always asks you like, "Who you vote for? Who you vote?"
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
And then them not like it, bro. Like we're screwed either way.
Yes. Yes. But that's all we got. Y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, and we out.